Welcome to Rock Iconthology. We celebrate the music and legacies of rock legends past and present. Join us as we explore the stories behind some of the most iconic singers in rock history and beyond. Kurt Cobain was a singer, songwriter, and guitarist who rose to fame as the frontman of the grunge band Nirvana in the early 1990s. Born on February 20, 1967, in Aberdeen, Washington, Cobain showed an early interest in music and began playing the guitar at the age of 14. He was a self-taught musician who developed a distinctive playing style that blended punk rock, heavy metal, and pop melodies. Cobain's childhood was marked by instability and upheaval. His parents divorced when he was young, and he was passed back and forth between their homes. He struggled with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, and other emotional issues, and he often felt like an outsider at school. Music became an important outlet for him, and he spent hours listening to records and writing his own songs. In the early 1980s, Cobain formed his first band, a punk outfit called Fecal Matter. He later met bassist Chris Novoselic, and the two began playing together in various bands around the Seattle area. In 1987, they formed Nirvana, with drummer Dave Grohl joining the lineup in 1990. Nirvana's breakthrough came in 1991 with the release of their second album, Nevermind. The album's lead single, Smells Like Teen Spirit, became an instant hit, and Nirvana quickly became one of the most popular and influential bands of the era. Cobain's raw, emotionally charged vocals and searing guitar work, combined with Novoselic and Grohl's powerful rhythm section, created a sound that spoke to a generation of disaffected youth. Despite their success, Cobain struggled with the pressures of fame and the expectations placed on him as a spokesperson for a generation. He was uncomfortable with the media attention and often expressed his disdain for the music industry and the mainstream culture it represented. He also struggled with drug addiction and chronic pain, which he attributed to a stomach condition he had been diagnosed with as a child. Cobain's personal life was also marked by turmoil. He married Courtney Love, the frontwoman of the band Hole, in 1992, and the two had a daughter, Frances Bean, the following year. Their relationship was tumultuous, and they both struggled with addiction and mental health issues. Cobain's struggles with depression and anxiety were well documented, and he often wrote about his inner demons in his music. On April 5, 1994, Cobain was found unconscious in his home in Seattle. He had overdosed on a combination of champagne and Rohypnol, and Love had called an ambulance to take him to the hospital. Cobain was treated and released, but he refused to stay in the hospital and returned home. 3 days later, on April 8, his body was discovered by an electrician who had come to install a security system. Cobain had died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head, and a note was found nearby addressed to his childhood imaginary friend Boda. The note expressed Cobain's feelings of despair and hopelessness and cited his inability to deal with the pressures of fame and his relationship with Love as contributing factors to his decision to take his own life. Cobain's death was a shock to his fans and to the music world at large. He was just 27 years old at the time of his death, and he had already left an indelible mark on popular culture. Nirvana's music had transformed the rock landscape of the early 1990s, and Cobain had become an icon of the grunge movement, which represented a rebellion against the excesses of mainstream culture. In the years since Cobain's death, his legacy has only grown. Nirvana has sold over 75 million records worldwide, and their influence can still be heard in the music of countless bands today. Cobain's songwriting, which often dealt with themes of alienation, disillusionment, and self-doubt, resonated with a generation of young people who felt disillusioned with the status quo. His unapologetic authenticity and refusal to conform to societal norms inspired countless musicians and fans alike. Cobain's life and legacy have also been the subject of much scrutiny and analysis. Some have criticized his portrayal as a troubled, tortured artist, arguing that it romanticizes the pain he suffered and overlooks the complex factors that contributed to his death. Others have praised him for his honesty and vulnerability, arguing that his willingness to confront his demons and express his emotions openly has helped to break down taboos around mental health. Regardless of how one views Cobain, it is clear that his impact on music and culture is undeniable. His music and his message continue to resonate with generations of fans, and his influence can be seen in everything from fashion to film to politics. While his death was a tragic loss, his legacy lives on, and his music remains a powerful reminder of the importance of honesty, authenticity, and individuality. Thanks for watching Rock Iconthology. Subscribe for more Rock Legends videos. Keep rockin'!